Don't know. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Hornet's Nest. Remember to keep stinging. So today in the nest, getting stung, we have the lovely Rachael Statham. I mentioned her last week in our previous show when we had Annie on. Annie, as you know, sponsors the show. Okay, if they're with her company called Pinky's, her business called Pinky's Cakes. Remember to keep those cakes, get buying those cakes if you haven't already. Right, so Rachael has come on the show. Lovely to have you, Rachael.
Lovely to be here, Jade. I'm nervous about getting stung.
Absolutely, absolutely, and so you should be. So you should be, absolutely. It's like, okay, because obviously this show, like I was saying, this is not one of your serious shows. We've got too much seriousness going on in the world right now. We need a bit of fun, which is exactly what we aim to do here in the Hornet's Nest. And with our lovely guys at Big Condo helping us put this on, there's no reason why we can't do that.
Big Condo.
Big Condo. So, right, so Rachael, now, so we've been friends for, well, I've known you 9 years. Okay, we have been friends for a good while. It's fair to say that we know each other very well.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
We've seen each other in some interesting
interesting scenarios, some of which we're not really going to go into live on there because that would be just a little bit awkward.
You know, just
in case. Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, it's not that bad, I promise.
So, without further ado, we'll start. It's 10 questions. So,
oh no.
Firstly, would you rather fart or burp in a job interview?
I'd rather burp because I could, with a fart, you just don't know whether it's going to smell or not. And that's just not something you can excuse. Whereas burp, I think, is funnier. I don't know. I wouldn't want a job with someone that didn't find burps funny anyway.
Exactly. And you know what? In some cultures, burping is actually considered good manners. So,
Exactly.
You can always put that little swing on things. Okay. Would you rather have more time or more money?
I'd rather have more time.
Okay. And why is that?
Because, if the thing that I wanted was money, then I'd have more time to get it. But I don't think that money is the most important thing. I think that it's those around you that you spend time with. Mm-hmm. So if I had more time, I'd have more opportunity to do the things that
I love the answer. I love that. That is an interesting answer. I love that. Wow. Okay. Would you rather live in a luxury apartment in the city or live in a big country house?
Can I have both?
No, one or the other.
If I'd have chosen money for the last question, could I have had both for this one?
No.
I think right now, still in my life, I still want to be like in an apartment in the city, close to my friends. But I think maybe countryside, just like in a couple of decades.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be nice to be able to grow my own plants and stuff, and just live a sort of greener lifestyle. That's something that I would like to do. But for now, I think that there's too many things that I want to do.
Absolutely. And there's a lot more to do in the city as well. I find personally, I am personally more of a city girl than a country girl. But yeah, no, I much prefer the city. Okay, so this one's going to be funny. I don't want you to think about this one too much. Okay, just go with what your gut tells you. Would you rather go on I'm a Celebrity or Love Island?
I don't know. I'm watching I'm a Celebrity at the moment. I think I'd rather go on I'm a Celebrity. I've never
Okay.
watched Love Island.
Okay, well, can you tell me why that is?
I just think it's funnier. I'm all about the lols. All about the laughs. I don't know. In I'm a Celebrity, you really challenge to do things out of your comfort zone. I mean, a lot of the stuff you wouldn't necessarily choose to do. It's kind of disgusting, but you know, it's sort of like almost confidence building in a way, and yeah, it sort of teaches you to fear a little bit less. Plus, I'd like to think that I'd be fearless, but I
Not
really don't know. I want to
well,
know if I could do it.
I don't, well, not with the size of those tarantulas. No, thank you. No, thank you. The snake.
I don't mind tarantulas. It's the scorpion spiders
Oh
that I don't like.
gosh, no, no. I could cope with the snakes. I could cope with the snakes.
Oh yeah, give me a snake any day.
Right. So the next one. Would you rather be able to breathe underwater or fly through the air?
Ooh, I'd rather fly through the air because I feel like it'd be faster to get around. And underwater, you can already sort of breathe underwater. Like, you know, just get apparatus and stuff. And it's a bit like dark and dingy down there. It's nice to be up there with the sun.
Ah,
No, way around. And you'd avoid traffic.
yeah. And you know what? Cheap way to travel to go on holiday.
Exactly. Although, you know, like I can run, but that doesn't mean that I run somewhere to go on holiday. So I wouldn't necessarily. But it'd be, you know, good for avoiding traffic.
Yeah.
Better way to get to
No,
work.
put it this way, you wouldn't run to Spain. That would take, well, you could, but it'd take you a while.
I'm not. I could, but I'm definitely not going to. And also, I say that I could actually. No, that's a lie. I couldn't.
Well, you never know. You never know, guys. So guys, we're just going to let you know that Rachel is from Liverpool to Spain. So yeah, if you just want to get your sponsorship money in, yeah,
No.
sponsoring big convo, yeah.
It's not happening.
Okay, so next.
If I ever do that, I expect a lot of money from my friends. Because I don't want to.
So for the next one, both of these are classic first world problems. Okay. Would you rather have slow Wi-Fi or a low phone battery?
I don't know. I'd rather have a book.
You've got to pick one or the other.
Okay. Slow Wi-Fi.
Okay, and why is that?
Because I can use my phone in emergencies from somewhere where I need it. I can phone people.
Yeah.
And text people. But if my Wi-Fi is slow, is it like a home Wi-Fi? Am I asking too many questions? That's all right. I'm just gonna say yeah, slow Wi-Fi. Right?
Okay, so next one.
I'm showing my great decision-making skills here.
So this is regarding food that we absolutely love. Okay, and so would you rather have pizza or pasta?
Pizza.
Okay, so okay, why is that? Is it just the thrill of ordering the pizza, getting it delivered to you?
I mean, there's just so many. I just find pasta really, really filling, like, and I enjoy as much of it. And pizza can be made in so many different ways, and yeah, it's the little things in life.
Just had our producer saying small frills, Jade. Thanks, Chase. Okay, so next one. Be quite interesting to hear what you say about this. Would you rather be too hot or too cold?
I'd rather be too cold because you can warm up, like you can wear layers and stuff to warm up easier. But if you're too hot, like there's only so much, like how naked you can be, you know.
That is a fair point. That is a fair point. Yeah, just get one of them handheld fans and walk around with it though.
Yeah, I mean, there's only so many clothes you can take off, but you can put on lots of clothes.
Yeah.
So I'd say I'd rather be too cold because I can warm up. But I do like the heat.
Okay. This next one. Oh gosh, our producer likes to give us one-liners. We've just got a skin peeler is only £9.95 on QVC.
There you go, pals.
There we go, guys. That's the way to do it.
Now be warm again.
Okay, this next one. Would you rather be invisible or have X-ray vision?
Would it be invisible all the time?
No, you just have the power to do it.
Okay. I'd rather have the power to be invisible.
Okay.
Because sometimes you don't want to see what's in something.
Yeah.
I don't know, actually. I don't know, because it would be... I'm just trying to figure out when would be a good situation to be invisible. Like, if you're trying to skip out on a ticket and stuff. You don't want to pay for the plane, so you just get on.
Exactly.
But I'm a very honest person as well, and I don't know if I could lie like that. You know, just a bit of invisibility. That'll be okay.
A birthday party.
Oh yeah, I mean, anyone who's ever done me wrong, I could just like go invisible to like wherever they are, and just make like in the serious moments of their life, just like make farting noises.
Love it. And yeah, our producer.
I mean, it's the smallest like punishment for being a bad person.
Oh, very small. Very small. Yeah, guys, don't annoy Rachel. Just don't annoy Rachel because there's loads of stuff she'll do to you.
Trust me.
Okay, so our final one. Okay. Would you rather be an idiot millionaire or an intelligent brainiac, but you'd be poor?
An intelligent poor brainiac.
Yeah.
Although if I was an idiot millionaire, I guess I wouldn't care that I wasn't intelligent. But I'd rather be intelligent and poor. So I feel like you can get more from life, like in that way. You actually get more from life than if you've just got money and stupidity.
Yeah, but also if you were an intelligent brainiac, if you were poor, but if you were that intelligent, if you wanted the money, you could make that happen. You'd have the brains to do that.
Probably, yeah. But I think like the thing is, if I was intelligent and poor, you know, I'd know how it was to be poor, and my main goal with my intelligence would be to help the people that are struggling around me.
Yeah.
And use that intelligence for good.
Right. So, okay. So
I'm intelligent and poor already.
Okay, so just moving on to the next bit of the show. Okay, so obviously this is a talk show. We've got a few things I want to talk about with you. So obviously, as we've mentioned, me and Rachel have known each other for 9 beautiful years. Here's a lovely picture of us from our uni days. Here it is. So me and Rachel, we actually met in, like I said with Annie last week, me and Rachel met at Liverpool John Moores in the Drama Society. So me and Annie were there from year 1 in the Drama Society. Rachel joined in 2nd year, and we are so glad she did. Rachel ended up actually in 3rd year going on to be president. President Rachel, so not president of the United States.
No, that would be El Presidente. Thank you very much.
El Presidente of Drama Society. So Rachel, you just want to tell us just a little bit about that. Like, what were your challenges? Because I know at first it was something you were just like, I don't want to do that, but you were sort of encouraged to put yourself forward.
Well, at first I joined the Drama Society just as a way to make friends and I guess try and build confidence. I'd always loved theatre, but I'd put it to one side for a couple of years doing art foundation and my art degree. And I just wanted to get back into it. And when I joined the LJMU Drama Society, I met so many amazing people, a lot of which I'm still friends with now. They really helped me build my confidence. In my 1st year of Drama Society, I just soared in confidence from completely unsure of myself to feeling very confident. And I guess I didn't want to become the president at first because it was such a great experience for me. I didn't want to take away from that. I wanted to keep acting and keep just having fun and being silly. And I didn't know that I could be up to the task of being the president. And then Poppy and Sonia and a couple of other people, they were like, your passion for it is why you'd be good at it and why you would be good at leading this group in a good way. So I decided just to go for it, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. It was incredible seeing these people at the start of the year, working with a great team, first of all. It wasn't just me who was running the sessions, but, a team of us. And we worked hard to make it a fun place to be, make it an interesting place to be, make it a learning experience for the students as well. But my main goal, I think, wasn't just, drama and theatre. It was also confidence and seeing these people grow from the start of the year to the end of the year. And the amount of confidence that they had was amazing. They went from, same as me, from being unsure about themselves, unable to talk to each other, to basically we embarrassed them so much with all the work that we did that they had no embarrassment left anymore. And they were just willing to go out and be confident and stop caring quite so much about what people thought, because they're complete human beings, and if they want to be confident, they can be.
Amazing. So the main thing that I really do want to talk with you about, okay, is that we know you love poetry. We know you love writing poetry, and you mentioned to me a particular poem that's something that's very special to you, called. Could you just tell me a bit about that?
Is it Magic Carpets?
Yeah, so magic carpet. So you don't mean as in like Aladdin and Jasmine getting on the magic carpet, do you?
Well, it's it's not Aladdin and Jasmine, but it's about magic carpets, but a metaphor of magic carpets, really. I just need to nip and get it. If you want, would you like me to read it for you once we've talked about it a little more?
Okay, so so maybe that's something we could possibly look to do at a future point. I'm just conscious of the time that we've got, but what is it about it that makes it magical?
So the it's not about magic carpet, really. It's about loss. It's about losing someone who you relied on. For me, it was sort of about losing my dad when I was younger. And how he'd taught me growing up, and how he'd looked after me and cared for me and my family. And after he passed away, that care became our burden. So instead of being able to use this magic carpet to fly, it was heavy and embroidered, and we had to it was our burden to bear instead of something that would bear us. And the story of the magic carpet in the poem is basically about learning how to restitch that carpet with love, and love is the magic that creates this carpet again that you can fly on once more. Sounds very cheesy, but it sort of is, but it's beautiful.
It sounds amazing. It sounds amazing. That still sounds amazing. And I know that your friend Sully, who I would actually quite like her to come on the show at some point. But I know she actually created an art piece to go with the poem. So she created a piece of art for it.
Yeah, she did. It's beautiful. Yeah, she's a very talented artist. In many ways, she does everything from painting and drawing to face painting, and works in events and things. And she, a couple of months ago, actually, we worked together on an amazing project called Bring the Fire Project. It was set at the Bondat Church, and it had fire dancers, trapeze artists, and a live band and other entertainers. It was an incredible show, and it was sold out very quickly as well. It was at a time when the events were allowed, but they had to be social distanced, so less people, but it was honestly incredible. And she asked me to help out with the face painting, so we had all of our gear on, our face masks, our visors, cleaning every face paint once we'd finished. It's a lot of safety involved, which was really great, but we could make it work. So we know that we can make it work to make it safe for the people involved, for the performers involved.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. And I, honestly, Bring the Fire Project. It's it's a Liverpool group, isn't it? Sort of like fire dancers. I know they sometimes
been going on for a long time now, long time. And there's some incredibly talented people who do it mainly just for the passion of it.
Yeah. Oh no.
And it's really incredible watching them.
Yeah.
Really amazing. So it's everything from breathing fire to fire poi, and these big fire sticks that they roll up and down the body. We've got like fire on the end, and fire swords as well. They had like fire swords fighting, which was incredible. It was just all pretty amazing, really.
Oh, lovely. So just obviously going back to the poetry. I know we've kind of we've kind of delved a little bit off topic. Still great stuff to talk about. Absolutely amazing. But just to try and bring it back, obviously bring it back to the poems. So when you've written poems, what it is, do you have to find that you have to be inspired to write them, or do you just sit there and see what comes to your head? Like how do you go about it? Can you just talk me through the process?
A lot of time when I'm writing poetry, it comes from a place where I feel like I've not been able to express myself to other people very well, or I'm frustrated about something, or I'm upset about something, or I find something really beautiful, and just the normal way of saying it just isn't quite enough. or like I've got a jumble of different words and things in my head, and sometimes it just comes from one line that comes into my head that just is beautiful, and then I can create a poem from there. Sometimes it just flows out, word vomit. Oh yeah, always. But I find when I've written a poem and I read it to myself, I can understand my own emotions better, and if it's quite therapeutic. And I'd recommend it to anyone who's feeling a little too much or doesn't know how to organize the jumble in their brain. Just get out a few words on a page, even if it doesn't have to rhyme, doesn't have to be beautiful. Sometimes it's just seeing it written in front of you and you can understand yourself a bit more and move forward.
Yeah. Oh no, that's lovely. That really is lovely. And honestly, Rachel, if you want to just like send us a picture of magic carpets, the poem, like the frame, the entire painting which Sully did for you, then that would be amazing, because we'd love to be able to share that with the viewers, so we can obviously potentially put it on the Big Condo page and just share that. So it would just be a great way, because I think it is something that's very inspirational and probably would have, and particularly at the times we're going through at the moment, I do think that's something that would actually help a lot of people. And give them some sort of inspiration. So you've got any ideas for future poems at the moment? Is there anything you're particularly working on?
Right now, not really. I mean, I've not got anything incomplete, I suppose. Yeah. I think I've sort of got a few ideas about chapters changing in your life, turning the page to something new, and how turning the page doesn't mean that you forget your last chapter or the history of the things that you've learned. It just means that sometimes it's good to move forward. You need to look and see the present and look to the future. It doesn't always help looking back. You can learn your lessons, obviously, but live in the present.
Best way to be peaceful. And that is great advice, Rachel. That is amazing advice. So we are coming to the end of the show. Okay, so just to round it off, okay, what I've done is I've actually gathered quotes from famous poems. So what you need to do is I'm going to read the quote to you. You've got to tell me what the poem is, and if you can, tell me who wrote it. Okay. So, you ready?
I'm really bad at quizzes, so
let's just see how you get.
This isn't going to go well. You don't want me on your quiz team. I'm good for moral support, so you do want me on your quiz team to go and buy the drinks and drink the drinks, but not to answer the questions.
Well, guys, just a quick mention. A few years ago, me and Rachel did actually win the shipping forecast quiz. So
we did, yeah. Well, I mean, I think I might have answered one question right.
Yeah. Well, just a fun fact.
I've been part of the winning quiz team at the shipping forecast twice. I think maybe 2 or 3 times.
Okay. But okay. Now she's just showing off.
I didn't do anything to deserve it. It was all everybody else.
Right. So let's go. So the first one. His brow is deeply lined with thought. His head is highly domed.
Mr. Egghead. I don't know, Jade.
Do you want to write lines with cats?
I didn't say cats.
Oh, didn't you? I thought you said cat.
I said Mr. Egghead.
Oh, Mr. Egghead now. Oh gosh, Jen, you're way off with that. Right, okay.
Could you read it one more time?
His brow is deeply lined with thought. His head is highly domed.
Is it the Cat in the Hat?
No, it is McCavity the Mystery Cat. Do you remember who wrote that?
Not a clue.
T.S.
I
Eliot.
don't. Oh, T.S. Eliot. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't going to go well for me. Guys, please don't assess my intelligence on how I do on this.
So, well, this poem was actually made into a song and is in Cats the Musical.
I've not watched Cats the Musical.
That's it. So,
you're going to have to change that, aren't you?
So we've got sometimes too hot, the eye of heaven shines.
I don't know.
Sonnet 18 by William Shakespeare. The one that's
see
Shall
it.
I compare thee to a summer's day? It's that one.
Could you not have done that bit? I might have known that bit.
No, that would have made it too easy.
Thou art more lovely. Thou art more lovely and more fair.
So next one.
No, but it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not as easy as you think. You've read them. Seems easy. I always thought that, well, when I do the quizzes, I'm like, why can no one get these questions? They're so easy. The reason why they're easy is because I found the questions, so I know the answers.
This next one. The jaws that bite, the claws that catch.
Can you read any more of it?
No.
I don't know. Is it the Jabberwocky?
Yes!
Oh, nice.
Yes,
I did one.
Do you know who wrote the Jabberwocky?
I can't remember.
Same fella who wrote Alice in Wonderland.
I'm drawing a blank.
Lewis Carroll. But well done on getting that. Woo!
I got one.
Well done. Oh my gosh.
I think I did that one in high school in my drama club. Or was it just drama class? I don't know. And we did like a interpretive piece to the Jabberwocky.
Love it. Love it. So guys, that is the end of the show. Rachel, thank you so much for coming on. Okay. So yeah, this show is on is on the Big Conzo page. It is shown on a weekly basis. Rachel, thank you so much. You've been an amazing guest. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. So that was the Hornets Nest, presented to you by Jade Sarah Cunningham with my guest Rachael Statham. And have a great day and keep on stinging.